morning, and now we are back ready to unbox. We had just gotten a shipment that came in, and we actually had another shipment that was delivered to my house. No matter how many times I say it, to send it to here to RVA Katana, and yet they always ship it to the house. Anyway, not complaining because there's always a new sword day is a great day no matter where you receive it, and we are going to unbox as soon as Mark comes back. If you are on TikTok, if you could tap the screen a few times, give us a few likes, we would greatly appreciate it. We don't have a lot to unbox. They were like 10 swords, and one of them already sold. Someone came into the shop and bought one. So we don't have as many swords to unbox. But once again, hey, if you could tap the screen a few times, give us a few likes, follow us, because this is our secondary channel here on TikTok. And once again, we are going to wait, and we are going to unbox as soon as Mark gets back. I think Mark went to, what did Mark say he was going to do? Grab a snack? He was going to go grab a snack. Anyway. And let's see. I think they are already scored. We know what everything is. And once again, if you could if you're on TikTok, tap the screen a few times, give us a few likes. We would greatly appreciate it. And once a few more people come on, and Mark gets back, we will start unboxing. In the meantime, we'll just walk around a little bit and keep our eye on that we're going to be unboxing. Here's some antique swords oh, is that Mark coming back? Oh, that's not Mark. Oh, it is Mark. Okay, Mark is back. So now, once Mark gets his sip in and feels more hydrated. Hey, James Wilding. James Wilding, you had emailed about the omukade, right? Sorry, I'm so far behind on stuff. I will get to it. So this is this time of year, everybody and their mother is sending us messages, and I'm trying to take things. Hey, Myron in the house, welcome. Once again, if you're on TikTok, please tap the screen a few times, give a few likes. Let's start with this one in the middle, the double box. Gonna show this one here. This one just came in, and this one is screaming tachi, but we'll see when we actually draw it and take a look. Actually, I knew it was a tachi. This one is special ordered, and this guy has been waiting for a hot minute to get it, and it is now available. So we will get this one out to you as soon as we can. Monday, as the case may be. 65 mn, deeply curved. This is called the Warrior Tachi on our website, and we do it made to order. We don't actually keep it in shop. Though maybe we should. This is actually a pretty nice sword. Yeah. It's got like kind of the old school tachi fittings. So, yeah. Let's see. All right, let's moving right along. And once again, this is the Mark and Ryan and John show. This one you got to finagle a little bit. What is our cheapest nodachi? Probably the Devil May Cry 65 mn. I believe is $250. This is our least expensive odachi. Oh, we got a shorty here. We got a shorty. We got a shorty Mongolian sword. So this is a Mongolian saber. And we usually have these made to order, but we had a customer made them. We made it to order, and
Damascus.
Yeah, it's Damascus, or pattern molded steel, as the case may be.
Very oily.
Oily, very oily, kind of like. Never mind, not going to go there.
Already went there.
Hey, Michael Snyder, welcome. How much was that last one? The odachi, the tachi that we just showed is I think 225. I think I could be wrong about that. It is the Warrior Tachi. It's called the Warrior Tachi. Shit would break chip, no good. Dude, you just don't know what you're looking at, do you?
Tsunami back in stock.
Joel, how do you buy? You can see our name up here. We can't say it out loud. We can't say it out loud. If a mod's there, feel free to post. Thank you, Jill, for posting that, obviously.
Tsunami's back on the menu, boys.
If you stick around, once we get our live restriction, which is bound to happen, we will announce what our website is.
Tsunami.
Yeah. There's Tsunami right there. Tsunami from Demon Slayer. Thank you, Cauldron. Yes, that's it. That go right to the shelf. We were out of stock for a hot minute. We got 2 in today, and 1 went out the door like within what, half an hour? Yeah. They asked about it, and it's like, well, actually, we got 1 in today.
They were looking at the wooden one. They were like, "Do you have a real version of this?" And I was like, "Actually, we just got 1 in."
There you go. Hello, Brian Each. Welcome. Michael Snyder. Yes. Yes, exactly, Cauldron. We are in Richmond, Virginia. Ow, Steve.
What, Steve?
Somebody said it would break and chip, no good, all junk. And he goes, just like your mama, Steve says. Cauldron says, driving to your shop sometime soon. Steve, definitely stick around because we have a surprise. Well, it won't be a surprise since I told you. There's the second half of the Mongolian pair, the Mongolian saber. And so these can go on, can you put it on that rack? Because the Mongolian short, because we just need to put price tags on those. We have had them before. Is that the Mongolian medium?
Yeah, it's the small one.
No, right here. Yeah. Moving right along.
This is the small one.
Huh? No, the medium right there. Make that one last. Do that one last. Do this one last. Go ahead and show this one first. All right. What type of sword? It's a Mongolian sword. The Prophet Muhammad sword. That would be pretty cool. You're in Yorktown. Heck yeah. Come visit us sometime.
We've been waiting patiently.
People have been asking about the blade sword. This is the blade sword. We finally have one in stock. Straight sword. Good for someone always asks about the Daywalker sword. And yet here we are. Can you show the Christian katana after with the cross hamon? Sure, we'll do that. Yeah. By the way, Christian Egyptian Vagabond, the one with the Christian Tsuba, the antique, will be listed soon. Ryan just took pictures of it. I eventually want to get a good Kill Bill replica. We are actually getting some. We do have Longclaw from Jon Snow. You can see it over there in the background. Next, see the red handle? It's 2 swords over. And we'll show it to you after we're done unboxing. This is our last sword we're unboxing, so stick around and we will show you that sword. By the way, if you are on TikTok, be sure to follow us because this is our secondary channel. How much for that beautiful sword blade? From Blade? I believe it is 200, but we will confirm that. All right, and finally, at long last, here is the Hanzo Masamune. The candle does not come off. They epoxied it in, but it is signed Hanzo Masamune. And we have a Gime laser engraved signature of Randy Jackson. So we now have a Hanzo Masamune signed by Randy Jackson in stock.
So yeah, you see that blob right there?
Yeah. What do you mean by crab sword? Vepric. I'm not sure which one you were referring to. Do we have a crab sword? I can't think of it.
The Nihonto?
We do have the crab Nihonto somewhere. Gladius. I actually need to get back to Brian Schnurka. I can't say his last name. He's gonna turn it into 2 separate swords. Yeah. So there we are. A Hanzo Masamune, signed by Randy Jackson. So Hanzo because it has the Kill Bill Saya and the Randy Jackson sword because the Randy Jackson sword apparently is this kind of handle, is my understanding. And it is signed by Randy Jackson. Well, it's Gime Randy Jackson. It wasn't really signed by Emmy Jackson. Shisui, we are out of stock, but coming back soon. We do have Enma. Oh yeah, the antique with Fatal Flaw. It's somewhere around here.
It's in the case.
It's in the case. So we are going to reverse that. We are going to actually change that into 2 swords, a Tanto and a Wakizashi, because it's a really long sword. There's Emma right over there. You want to show Emma right since you're here? Would have done the same myself. What do you mean, Sins of the Farmer? Durability-wise, do these new katana compare to ones made 100 years? Much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the main thing about old katana is they're using like 1,200-year-old technology from the 700s and 800s. So they're using Tatara steel. And so it's just not as good a quality as modern-day industrial steels. Is it listed online? Which one? The crab sword? No, it's not listed online. We're actually gonna redo it. We're trying to debate if we can get Dave Baker from Forged in Fire to reform it or not.
To reform what?
The sword that you send flying.
The cracked crab.
Yeah, the cracked crab. Yeah.
It is extra cracked now.
What would you recommend for taking into an actual battle? S5 shock steel is going to be the one that lasts the longest. S5 shock steel is the kind of steel that they use in concrete jackhammers and stuff like that. Yeah. Got Randy Jackson to sign it. Oh, sweet. Yeah. So yeah, we now have our new Hanzo Masamune, which Steve, we need to take pictures of it first. And once we get pictures of it, then we will get it out to you. How many do you sell that are handmade? Not a whole lot. Most of them, we do have some that are handmade, but not a lot of them.
They are handmade. With
Yeah.
power tools.
They're handmade with power tools, but like totally traditionally made, we don't have a whole
But if
lot.
you're talking like a guy slaving over a hammer and an anvil, basically none.
Yeah, it's not the way they do them anymore.
Yeah.
about at the Met Gallery, New York, showing incredible Tsuba collection. Yeah. Ryan was slobbering over the pic of those Tsuba. Bloodborne blade, never heard of it. I'm sorry.
Nothing from Bloodborne. We don't carry trick weapons.
S5 shock steel swords, they are usually starting at about 700, but they are in our holiday sale. So if you could visit our website, rva-katana.com, and they are in our holiday sale, use the coupon code HOLIDAY2025 for 20% off. So you can get them for about 500 and some dollars. I think 525 is the least expensive that we have. Once again, where's the, what did you, oh, is the blade sword still there? This,
I put it over here.
oh, so this one is, I wouldn't say is the best sword, but I think this is the one people have been asking for is the blade sword, plus our new Hanzo Masamune. Hanzo Masamune signed by Dime Randy Jackson.
We're always getting people asking for this.
Octopus Tsuba in that video was incredible. I'll have to check that. Walking Dead katana. We actually just sold one. These guys came in and bought a Walking Dead one, but here it is over. Okay, we'll show you.
Show you the really nice one.
Show you the S5 shock steel since we're talking about shock steel swords. Here's the S5 shock steel ones. The new Gosu Yote swords. Yeah, we'll show you that. The wolf sword, Atsu's wolf sword, we sold out of already. Our first batch was gone like within 24 hours. But we are getting more. White Tiger Power Ranger we don't have.
No
Do you-
Power Rangers.
Do you have a claymore around 6 feet that would still be small compared to me? Looking for one. Oh, Mark is giving you stink eye. Why are you giving us stink eye, Mark?
Because the Claymore is not a two-handed sword, and please don't unsheath all the way. Only halfway. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Claymore was a term used in the early 18th century to describe single-handed basket-hilted swords.
If you want to see the entire blade, just let us know. We'll take it out for you. Okay. It just, you look smart, but trust me, there are people. We set policies because people doing stupid stuff.
That's why that was part of the safety briefing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I drive here, so I understand.
Yeah, exactly. This man gets it. But yeah, the two-handed swords were called Clé de Leth in period, which means, drumroll, two-handed sword, because that's what they were.
Do you have dual blades from Sword Art Online? We do not. That one is, yeah, the Yamato. Actually, that one's. Can you grab that Yamato that he's holding? Because we need to sell. We need to. This one sold online.
Oh, really?
That was our last one, but we have other ones up here.
Sorry, we had to take it out of your hands.
Oh wait, what is that? Wait, let me see which one that is. Yeah, that's the one that sold. We only had one more left. Hey, Brad Westlake, I saw your email. Brad, which Tachi stand were you referring to? Let's see. Oh yeah, so we do have these these Scottish two-handed swords over here.
Clé de Leth or Scottish two-handed.
We call them Claymarks because Mark is such a pedantic ass about it.
Yep.
So these are the
Victorians. These aren't Claymores.
yeah. The British ruined everything for everyone.
Yep.
I speak Gaelic. It means big cleaver. Heck yeah.
And that's because during the time they were comparing them to small swords, which were the courtly dueling swords. And these were not in use when the term claymore came about. These were, however, but this is the back sword, not the bronze sword. We're out of bronze.
Excuse me. The Phoenix Arms double standing one. Yeah, got it, Brad. I will try to figure a way to pack that. And let's see. Yeah. So Brad, what I'll do is I'll get you a coupon code so you can get that Phoenix Arms, the matching tachi. God bless the Brits wouldn't be here without him. Well,
I mean, in one sense, yes.
Master Sword is $250. You can go ahead and or the red coats as I prefer to call them.
Yeah.
The Tories. So nothing 6 foot in length. Only in my pants, but no swords. The closest thing we have would be a Zweihander, which is what, about 50 inches, 48 inches? So these are our
Closer to
longest,
60. This is 65 inches total.
65 inches. So a little more than 5 feet there.
So I'm 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. So
Everything Scottish was originally from Ireland, including the name Scott. Go figure.
take your word on that, Chief.
Yeah, we don't know enough about that, but I will take your word. Isildur's Bane. If you were talking about Narsil, we do not have Narsil, but we do have Anduril. If you want Narsil, we can break it for you. We just got to find Sauron's finger to smash it on. Longclaw, I believe, is 425, if not 450. I don't remember. It is on our website. What is a step down from S5? S7.
By about 10%.
Modeling the blade sword.
Oh yeah, there you go. So if you turn the camera over to Ryan.
Where do we find it on website? Zweihander. Up. He makes it almost as good as Wesley Snipes. Look. Okay, I take it back. He doesn't. There it is, long claw right there.
The tag says 400, so unless the price increased.
Is the S5 situation on? So if you get the S5E, then that is completely resolved. We do have the S5 low molybdenum. We still have plenty of those in stock. Honestly,
You're not going to notice a difference.
you're not going to notice a difference unless, even if you're trying to really actively break them. I need a cavalry charge sword. You mean if you're on the horse or if you're going against someone who is on the horse? Because if they're on the horse, I don't recommend a sword. Unless you want to go for like a Nagamaki or an Odachi, you might stand a little bit of a chance by going for the horse's legs.
Something really, really long.
Something really long. So here we have Odachi over here. The Scotti were the Northern Irish clan which colonized the west of Scotland. I'm on the horse. Then you would just need a basic cavalry saber or a tachi. So these are the kind of swords you would have seen back in the day. Can you flip that tachi for me?
Someone put it away upside down.
Someone put it away upside down. Pike against a horse, indeed. You're much better off with a pike. Well, if you're in formation, you're much better off with a pike.
Yeah.
If you're not in formation, well, you're still better off with a pike than a sword.
Yeah.
Hey, Don Alejandro, long time no see. Toledo? No, we don't have any Toledo swords. That was a Jon Snow sword, Eric Beamer.
Pretty much everything made in Toledo nowadays is just stainless steel tourist stuff. They don't make functional swords anymore.
Bleach swords over here. No, not Japanese cavalry, American cavalry.
No American swords.
Well, American cavalry these days are like helicopters.
Yeah.
Do they carry them upside down? You would wear it in Japan. You would wear them edge down.
In Japan, you would wear this Anuchi Katana edge up. If it was a tachi, you would wear it suspended from the hangers, kind of like this, edge down.
Please show some authentic Shinobi katana. So
Well-
if you mean antique Shinobi katana, we don't have any. We do have some modern Shinobi katana. So here we are. These are long blades, long scabbards, but short blades. So you can see here that the blade is long, or the scabbard is long enough to hide blinding powder or a condom or whatever you might need. In Mark's case, the blinding powder.
The blinding powder. All I have to do is like lift my shirt.
Oh God, I can't unsee that. Is that Mugen sword? It is.
Yeah.
This is actually one of our most fun swords. We had so much fun cutting with it. Pull.
First time here, I take it.
There's Mugen sword. It is Kogarasu.
Okay, so everything here.
Ryan, can you show this guy off? Oh,
Make sure you're holding on to the handles. Some of them are loose. Okay.
there's Mugen sword. Ryan, can you show Mugen sword?
Yeah, when you unsheath half, when you only unsheath halfway.
Mark is doing the safety review. Where is Natalie? Natalie is sick. She was supposed to come in today, but she is sick. Hey, Tommy T. Narseal? We have Anduril. We don't have Narseal. When I say we can break it to turn it into Narseal, I was joking. I don't want to have to break it. But Anduril is $375.
If you buy one, I'll break it for you. I'll cry, but
There were ninja, but much different interpretation. Yeah. Curved swords are illegal in the UK, but straight swords aren't. Go figure.
Do you guys sell combos? Do you guys sell combos?
Do you have any sabers that are lightweight, like a lightsaber? only red ones. You want to go ahead and draw Andorra? When I was like 12 years old, I memorized the glossary of Elvish in the back of Return of the King. I was such a nerd. Wait, what am I talking about? I still am. Mugen sword, I believe, is $350. I believe $350. You can find it on our website.
They're all going to be over there.
My favorite swordsman of all time. Are we talking historical or fictional as well?
But here's the thing, though. Unless you're trying to beat up.
Will be coming up sometime shortly after New Year. Heck yeah. Thank you, Mark Bruce.
Right. I just want
Both. My favorite
Yeah, and that's the thing.
My favorite
If you're not,
historical swordsman.
as long as you're sticking
I don't know.
water bottles, Tommy mats, milk jugs.
Needle from GOT we do not have. Is that a Crusader sword? It's a Templar sword? Right there.
I wouldn't do limbs. Okay. Yeah. If you do limbs, make sure they're like small sapling and still living. Yeah. Because that's.
How much is the Krabby blade as is? 1200.
But, and that's yeah, what I would recommend.
Any African samurai? We don't have Yasuke sword. What knife does Ryan carry? A sharp one. Rapier, we sold out of our swept tilt rapier, so we currently don't have rapiers. We do have side swords.
A couple weeks ago, we cut some like
Side sword over here. You want to draw that and show it?
this thick.
So kind of like a rapier?
Days with long swords, but it develops a little bit of a roll in that part of the edge.
I get it. I just want to be able to do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
I accidentally did something that I don't like to roll.
And that's the thing though, is like with S5.
Yeah, we have more value in basically converting those swords than converting that one sword into two swords than selling it broken as is. It will cost us a little extra, but we'll get more out of it, and it might be a fun thing. Favorite swordsman? Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. I had no idea. Arabic we don't have. Will crucible steel break or bench easily? I assume you mean bend. Compared to modern steels, yes. Achilles sword from the movie Troy. We do not. That would be cool. We will keep our eye out for it, but we currently do not. What else do you guys want to see here?
They're all tachi. So what makes them tachi are really these fittings. So you'll notice they have what these.
The comments all of a sudden stopped. So,
You would actually undo the sagio when you.
oh, someone was asking about the Ghost of Yote swords. Here is
No, just undo this.
Divine Dawn. What is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something Dawn.
Like this.
Breaking Dawn.
So a lot of tachi were longer or more curved than your Uchigatana.
And then we have the matching black sword as well. And we did just get this in 65mm. This is the T10 version, but we also have it in 65mm, which is about $200 cheaper. Or sorry, $75 cheaper. So we did sell out of Atsu's sword. Thank you, Jill, for posting our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. I'm so excited about our Hanzo Masamune. I just wish the handle could be taken off. Because it's signed. Well, it's laser engraved. Gilded Dawn. Thank you, Steve. Gilded Dawn and Gilded Night or something like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Anything else you guys want to see while we're here? The comments slowed. Thank you, Jill. He went, what is that? Oh, that's Sasuke's sword? Sasuke sword, you have to get it through our white Sasuke sword because the black one is, yeah. Where can I get this type of katana and how much? Get it from our website, rva-katana.com. How long will the Violet Geisha Tanto to come in? DJ, we have to special order it. I don't think we had a plan to get it again. But if you want it, just order it, and we can get it pretty soon. Last Samurai? Where's our Last Samurai? The Last Samurai. Donnie Kincaid, by the way, they said someone who came in who looked just like you, but just a miniature version. A miniature version of you, Donnie, is what they said. What steel would you recommend for a differentially hardened cutter? The Reaper Edge. The Reaper is our best cutter. I'm assuming the Hanzo Masamune is going to be at least in the millions. The Hanzo Masamune, I think we're going to do for $350. Did you show off the Raindrop Damascus Cloudhammer blade yet? Oh, we'll show it to you. It's very hard to see in this lighting. But here's the Raindrop Damascus. Favorite sword in the shop changes all the time. All the time. Hey, Jack Knight, welcome. Hanzo sword is priceless. Ours is the Hanzo Masamune, though. I don't know if you can see the raindrop. There we are. Oh, perfect focus in right there. It's really interesting how you don't see it until you get the exact right angle. So, my favorite sword changes all the time, but I would say probably at this present moment it's still the Crimson Manji. Thank you, Jill. Yes, our coupon code Holiday 2025 to get 20% off certain swords. Not all of them, but some of them, including some of our higher end ones. Oh, the Snapping Turtle. Did you pull that one?
Yes.
The Snapping Turtle sold. I can't believe that finally sold.
I know.
Was it the black and green one? The black and green? Oh, I love that one so much. I kind of want to convert that one, just get like the same Saya and black and green it. I guess you could probably do that, right? We could just get some green paint and then sand it down, like put some green lacquer on it and then sand it. It'd be a Ryan custom. The website is not letting me order it because it is sold out. Donnie, I will fix that once we are done. If you could send me a message, Donnie, I can make that happen. He wants the Violet Geisha. Something to bring you with you for EDC like that raindrop, but 28 inches. That one is 27.5 inches if you're talking about the cutting edge length. That's Goro. That's a great one. Thank you. What else can we show you guys? Can you show the tachi that flipped over a bit? Oh, I love this tachi. This is the old Kazari tachi. Can you show the Kazari tachi that you flipped? I love these old tachi. They're very reminiscent of the swords you would have seen in Japan around 700, 800 AD. This one is a kogurasu, so you can see the blade. Can you show the tachi? Oh, there we are. Yeah. I think those are also on sale right now. They were originally like $700 some, and I think they're down. Do you have any swords with iridescent blades? We do have some that have kind of an iridescence to them over in the colored section, but we will wait until yeah. Or actually, you know what? We can reach it this way. Let's go ahead, and this is the colored section over here, the colored blades. And I'm trying to think of which one of these is iridescent. Spin it around, Vanna. Actually, I think we don't have any that are iridescent. Can you show the purple one, the purple passion? The passion dragon, yeah, that's it. The passion dragon. Zatoichi sword, we do have. One piece we do have. That's kind of iridescent-y. Ish. Zatoichi sword. Wakizashi versus Tanto versus Katana. What do you mean? If you're fighting with them, which one is better? Here's Zatoichi sword right there. 2 versions. What else? What else can we show you while we're here? If you over oil your sword and let it sit overnight, you get to see some iridescence. Yes, that is true. Actually, you don't even have to over oil it. It'll happen pretty immediately, I've noticed, if you get the right light. What else can we show you guys while we're here? By the way, anything that you order online will reach you by Christmas if you're in the United States. Basically, all of this week, it'll probably reach you by Christmas.
Order today.
Order today so Mark can get his commission. That shiny blue and black with white handle. Shiny blue and black with white handle. Shiny blue and black with white handle. Maybe it was the Fuji? The blue Fuji? It's on the other side. Actually, no one's in that aisle, so we'll go over. It's one of the colored blades. Is this the one you're referring to? I just ordered the pink plum last night. Oh, we saw that order. It was the clay tempered pink plum. We only had one of those. I'm actually not even sure where it is. Anything from John Wick? No, that's all right. You can talk in the background.
Okay.
We don't mind. How do you guys keep track of the name? We don't do a very good job of it, actually. So if you have a sword that's classified as a katana, but it has tachi koshire, does it make it a tachi? If it's inside the tachi fittings, then you would display it as a tachi. However, if you're talking about antiques, then if it is a katana blade, then it is still a katana blade, even if you put it in tachi fittings. White and blue Finnish flag. Do you have the reverse blade from Rurouni Kenshin? We do. We actually have them over here. You can see the 1-2 down above the Sasuke sword. Hey, Joe Story, welcome. Victor BB, welcome. Tsurugi from the recent short cutting. The short didn't have the explanation of their ceremonial use. Honestly, I don't know how they were used in ceremony. Wooden aesthetic bokken back in stock. What do you mean the wooden aesthetic bokken? I'm not sure which one you meant by that. What do you mean by that?
That's not ringing any bells.
Yeah. The Hanzo Masamune comes with the t-shirt Scott made up, right? We can add that. So. Does any blade have S5 shock steel? Yeah, all the ones on these 2 racks are S5 shock steel over here. Almost all the ones on these 2 racks are S5 shock steel. These are mostly the low molybdenum types. Are there any more snapping turtles? There is a different version of the snapping turtle right over here. It has silk wrap. It is blue in nature. It has a black ray skin saya. So it's a little bit different from the other snapping turtle. The other snapping turtle had the most unique saya. You have one that's a silvered and one that is just wood. Last I checked the site, the silvered one was the only boken available. Caped Crusader, send me a message, rva.katana@gmail.com, and I will try to figure what out we're talking about. To call and rescue crab, sword, or not. That's up to you, VPerk. S5E is the Hudson S5. Joe, yes, it has the Hudson specs, but it is the Taiwan S5, but they electroslag remelted it to increase the molybdenum and also reduce sulfur and phosphorus, which are undesirable elements. Shoot me with invoice when you're ready, no rush. You want to cut with it? Steve, yeah, we'll cut with it if you want to let us cut with it. We're happy to cut with it. I follow a Nihonto seller on eBay, and he sold a crab koshirai Nihonto last week. Wish I had grabbed it. With the Hanzo Masamune, yeah. You know, actually, go ahead. Where is the blade? It might be hard to handle because of the handle. Yeah, this might be hard to handle. But the blade, let's go ahead and look at the Hamon line. Basically, we looked at the real Masamune, the Hanzo Masamune, and we had them imitate the Hamon the best they could. So it's like kind of a Choji-esque Hamon. So could we cut with it? I don't know. It's going to be hard to handle just because this handle is a little, yeah.
Even have tachi.
Ooh, wow, wow. He is not making that sound with his. Is the crab sword condition any different than when unboxing? Yes. Oh, yes. The crack, the Hagide. We found out, we learn about Hagide when we're learning about Nihonto that it can increase the chance of a sword breaking. This is indeed quite true, we found out.
Yeah. John, do we have any more of these in the stock room?
Maybe potentially. If we do, it is. Excuse me, Ray. If we have it in the stock room, it is down. It's down on that little wire rack right there.
Okay.
What?
Going spelunking.
Buried underneath everything.
I'm in a serious battle with inner child right now. Heck yeah.
We'll beat that child up.
Yeah, the sword did not break, but the Hagide is wide. It's much wider than it was, and so that's why we were going to take it over to Michael. Nope. Well, if we could get Dave Baker to reprofile it, that would be like gold. But if not, then we might get it professionally done.
Ben Abbott.
Website for sales, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. Cost of katana, we start at 80 and go way to the thousands. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Remember to zero it out on our website.
You said standard oil? Standard oil. Is that like
No, those are separate.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. No, I'm like, is that like for the blade, like the
It keeps it from rusting.
Yeah,
Okay.
oil keeps it from rusting. The stand is to display it.
Oh, okay. How much does the oil cost?
We have an option for 12 and we have an option for 35.
So $35 imported from Japan,
Okay.
which doesn't make it better. It just makes it smell nicer. It's a nice smell.
Okay, cool. Well, shoot, I might take the 12.
Oh, Ryan's grabbing it? All right.
Anything else you guys want to see while we're here?
Let's see here.
The comments have slowed. I wonder if we have frozen. That happens sometimes. Bring back sword fighting. Guns are so overrated. I don't know. I think guns are nice for this day and age. It definitely equalizes things. Like if you're a very small or slow person, you're going to be better off than someone where swordsmanship takes talent and not to mention the money to be able to afford a sword. Hanzo Masamune signed by Randy Jackson. We just showed it.
Even's fun.
So that's the big joke because people always ask us for the Hanzo Masamune, which is the famous lost sword that belonged to the Tokugawa family, and then Hattori Hanzo, and then a sword signed by Randy Jackson. So it fits all of the bill. So this is our new RVA Katana special. And by special, we mean weird, just like us. Randomly came across this live. How much is a decent katana for a first-time purchaser? If you're going to be practicing, or like we recommend the Vortex. These are $225 swords. But if you want just a basic sword that you could use if you needed, but you weren't going to practice on a regular basis, check out our Dragon Spring sword starting at $80. We have a lot on our holiday sale. Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. And our holiday sale, we have a lot of swords that were $100, currently $80. But if you were looking for a practitioner grade sword, the Vortex is the way to go. It's a 9260 spring steel sword. Thank you, Michael. You rock. Love how you handle these live streams. I really feel respected client, even though I've never been in the store. Well, if you feel respected, then I'm not even doing things right. We like to make people feel like demeaned and insulted because that's half the fun of doing these live streams. Please show some ninja toll. Here are the ninja toll up here. Ray, can you do me a favor? Here we're just asking a customer to draw a sword for us. You can take it all the way out. So there is a ninja toll. Basically, these are from Hollywood. You know, the actual ninja toll were not specifically straight swords. And this is the longer version. What else can we show you guys? Have you a sword for Hanzo Atori? Hanzo Atori. Never heard of him. Ray's Ninja Toes. Steve says. Yep. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to take that off the website. Big Bro says, why are they straight for Hollywood? Not just Hollywood, but also in Japanese cinema as well. And it was what happened is that they would oftentimes take a katana and cut it down so they would have more space. It'd be easier to draw in tight confines. And so the front part of a katana is a little straighter. So yeah.
Depending.
Do you have any Jewish blades? That would be fun. Like a sword of David? But no, we do not. But we could look into it.
Yeah.
A kosher blade, yes. I like the sound of that. We're gonna call it the kosher the kosher Masamune. Are there Japanese made? Are there a difference if made elsewhere? Yeah, Japanese made swords are gonna in Japan they have to be made of tamahagane, which is an old, antique steel, and even in the modern day they basically make it the same way they used to. Other places you can get them made out of modern day industrial steels, which are generally tougher but not as pretty. Now you challenge that long hair guy to a sword fight. This long hair guy? Only if he has the kosher sword. I'm a little sad to hear about Krabby. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Street Chuck sold out of, Johnny. Do you have an uber curved one you can unsheath? It's like the Indian talwar. We have an antique Indian talwar up there.
John.
Yeah. Oh, we do have the what do you call it? The
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai right there, which has a deep curve. Plus, we have an antique talwar up there. What were the two tools stored in the saya of the sword? They're called kogatana and kogatana and kogai. And so we have the iron bamboo and the golden dragonfly, as well as the dragon warrior. So they have these tools right here. So you can see it on the side there. Oh, thank you. They just want to see the. So that's the nicer version right there. Here are the more plain versions over here. So we do have them, and then they have the kogai on the other side. So we do have some. We have those. Hottest selling blade, hard to say. Show the Phoenix arm swords that Huawei did the wrap. What are they going for?
Master builds.
What's happening? Okay, so we are going to check out the. Oh, this is the Cloudhammer Yamato. Did you add an edge to this, or was this already? This is out of the box. Cloudhammer. I wish they would be very consistent. That would be.
The one off the rack, but we cut with it. But I've never touched the edge yet.
So there, yeah, that is the Odachi from Devil May Cry. Michael, or sorry, Joe, we'll show you that once that area clears out. For Connor's katana, never heard of it. W blade.
There's like barely a scratch on it. Cut with it. The power of SX105V.
Yeah, SX105V is pretty amazing. Thank you, Jill, for posting our website and the coupon code. Can you show the Masterworks? Joe, we will show this to you one at a time. We're getting them listed as fast as possible, but Ryan, his battery died, and so he's charging. We need to get him like a battery pack or something for his phone. So these things are freaking gorgeous. These are Handachi. Actually, let me hold it this way. You can see it has kind of an old school Handachi fitting there, just plain iron. But check out the features of this. Let me check out the folds and the steel of this one. So this is like folded steel. This is the way they would have been made back in the day. Man, that is beautiful. Beautiful hamon line, lots of detail. So this one is, the Handachi are 1850. And then we have one katana for 1650. Here is the red one. I love this red saya. So yeah, this is folded orishigane. Same thing there, folded orishigane. Just really well done. Ryan took one apart like the last time we had one, and it was like all the pieces fit together so perfectly.
Yeah, like the seppa and suba literally physically snap into place. It's fucking perfect.
It's just like perfect. So that's basically the people who mount the Huawei swords, whoever that is, I don't know their names, but they just do an amazing job. Here is a katana. I kind of regret not getting those same pieces, but you can just see this one has kind of a pear skin finish. So this is the last of the Masterwork. This is a katana. This one's 1650. It's folded the same as Damascus. So Damascus is folded. Usually you take 2 or 3 different types of steel and fold them together. But if you take one piece of steel and fold it, when on our website, if we say folded steel, it's a sword that has one piece of steel that's been folded over and over again.
One quote-unquote mono steel.
One mono steel, quote unquote. We're quoting Mark in this case. Yeah. I just realized your hair is down. Usually you have it in a ponytail of some sort.
Yeah, I'll let it down.
He looks, his Viking heritage is showing.
Yeah, do one of those videos where it's like, just let your soul.
Can I see the Jade Giant? It's a little out of reach, DJ. I know you love the Jade Giant, but we put it.
I have the black version down here.
Yeah, there's the Jade Giant. Well, DJ has seen the Black Giant enough. He's probably tired of it. So there's the Jade Giant. It's just a little out of reach there.
But if you want to see the blade, here's its.
13 folds is how many layers? Joe, are you going to make me do math? Let's see. 1 fold is 2. 2 folds is 4. 3 folds is 8. I can't double past that. 4 folds is 16. 5 folds is 32. 6 folds is 64. 7 folds is 128. I feel like I'm doubling like RAM back in the day.
Also are typically folded around like 12 to 15 times.
I thought it was 8 or 9 times. So Joe, just do the math. I can't do it in my head at a certain point. Do you have a sword from the film Red Sun? I have never seen. What is Red? Oh,
Red Sun's one of the best.
Is that Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery?
No, it's
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson. Okay,
Charles
of course Ray knows.
and what's his name? Yeah, Toshiro.
Any new antiques? We just got a bunch of antiques in. Ryan was taking pictures of them earlier. Plus we have the new blade sword, the Daywalker sword. But new antiques, we did get a bunch of antiques in. I had that hair long back in the 70s, says Steve. Steve, I've seen you in person, and it makes me. It's very hard for me to believe that. No, I could totally see that.
But now the hair on your head has moved down to your chin, right, Steve?
Ow. We're not going to say where else it's moved. His chest. I don't know what you're thinking. All right.
It's all on the ears and.
Yeah, right. Amber, long time no see. Amber, I know what you want to see. I know what Amber wants to see. This is Amber's favorite sword right here. The Plum Blossom Jian. That's Amber's favorite sword, I think. And ears, yes. 8192, Ken, I'm not sure what you're talking about. This is the Plum Blossom Jian. We actually have one of these in S5, or we don't own it anymore because our buddy Daniel Shaw already bought it. But in fact, we're shipping it out on Monday. I was reading Taitsky said some of their swords is 1,024 layers. So yeah, do the math and see how many.
10 folds?
I think that's 8 folds.
8?
8 or 9 folds. Just double it every time. It's kind of like back in the day when you were getting new RAM for computers.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mark's not old enough to remember how that worked. But I remember my first 64-bit computer, followed by my 128, followed by my 256 of RAM, followed by 512 of RAM, then 1024. So you can do the math there.
I don't math in public.
Yeah, I don't math in public either.
Yeah, you do. Shut up.
I do math in public. It gets me in trouble. Indecent think of exposure. RAM prices are through the roof. Are they?
Yeah, because of AI.
I have not. Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the big RAM producers is actually going, no, we're not going to sell to consumers anymore. We're just going to sell directly to AI people. It's like, oh, cool. So you're decreasing supply while demand is shooting through. Thanks, guys.
That's interesting. Back in the, I remember in 1998, there was this big glut of RAM, and you could get RAM modules for so cheap back in the day. Back in my day.
Back in my day.
Back in my day. You could get RAM for, you could get 512 megabytes of RAM for $30.
1,024 layers is 10 folds.
Okay, nerd. Oh, wait. Did you calculate that, or did you use your Okay, never mind. He's not a nerd.
Nerd.
I sold your spare RAM for more than I paid for 3 sets similar. Psst, psst. You need some RAM? Curtis Connor, I didn't even notice you on there. They might start with multiple layers before they fold it too. Yes, this does happen. And then they do lamination as well. Man, we got a bunch of math nerds on here. Says the guy who did calculus in college when he was still a junior in high school.
Because for context, in traditional Japanese swordsmithing, about 10 folds yields 1,024 layers, and 11 folds is
2056.
48.
48, my bad. Can you show the blue dragonfly? Do we have a blue dragonfly? We do have a blue dragonfly somewhere. Because I remember I brought them from storage. So we have a blue dragonfly somewhere around here. Oh, here it is right here. Can you show that one? I love the sword. The one that has a dragonfly.
But I can't see from my angle.
There you go. There's the blue dragonfly. Check out the blade on this one. This is the Razor Prestige. Beautiful Choji Hamon.
Nice polish, too.
Beautiful polish as well.
What's interesting is the fancy side is actually on the blade side.
Yeah, we actually had someone return it so we could reverse it for them.
Oh, go figure. Nice sword.
It is a very nice sword. It's one of our nicest. Moritaka L6. Can you show? Yeah, not that one. That's not the L6. The one above it is L6.
Sure, that's L6.
Nope, that's not L6.
I know this one.
This one's L6. And when we say L6, it's the Taiwanese version, Chinese version of L6. Where's the other L6?
I guess we're sold out.
No, we're not. I saw there's like at least 2 up high. See, there's one up there.
One with the blue ribbed side,
Yeah,
that is up there.
yeah. We need to bring that down and put it on the floor eventually.
Soon in trademark.
Yeah. Connor sword and blade's cool. Thank you. What else can we show you guys? Or are we done for the afternoon? It is 4 something. I got to get out of here. My daughter just got back from college, so
Have fun.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'm bringing we got a delivery of probably about 30 swords, and so I will be back tomorrow to unbox that. My first computer had 4 kilobytes of RAM. Radio Shack Trash 80. Tandy, right? Was Tandy the Radio Shack brand, if I remember correctly? Back in the day. Back in Steve's day. Yeah.
Or, as one of my coworkers used to say, historically.
Anyway, back in the 1900s.
Yeah.
All right.
The 20th century.
In the late 1900s.
The late 20th century.
Yeah, I hate that. Okay, so visit our website, rva-katana.com. There you go. You can see on Mark's shirt, RVA Katana. Just put a .com after that. Y'all are super cool, said nobody ever. We know we're not cool. We own that. We own the fact that we're not cool. I am so tickled by this sword. I am so glad
to look at this yet.
Oh yeah, the Hanzo Masamune.
This thing is freaking wild.
So people always ask us for the Hattori Hanzo steel, and so now we have a Hanzo, and it's also people ask us about the Honjo Masamune, and so now we have a Masamune. Thank you to Steve for coming up with this idea.
And then,
And
on the other side,
we
signed
made
by Randy Jackson.
signed a Gime signature by Randy Jackson. Gime meaning a fake signature. This was basically laser engraved.
See that right there? What do you mean, that smudge?
It does have kaze. We may or may not cut with it on Monday. We're trying to decide the safety of it because it's so. Yeah. You gonna show Blade Sword? Tommy T is our buddy, wants to see Blade Sword. We'll show that before we leave.
I'll take it home and cut some bottles with it.
No, we're not.
Aw. I don't want it.
Unless Steve, unless you want to let Mark take it home and cut water bottles. In some universe, we are the cool ones. Yes.
There'd be paint left on handle.
Yeah, especially with Mark's death grip.
Why is my hand blue and green?
Squeeze it so hard the paint comes off. Ugh.
We should shoot we need to shoot a video about this before I leave today about the
Yeah.
Hanzo Masamune.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Steve says you can cut water bottles with it, but we need to get pictures of it
Okay.
au naturel before you scratch up the blade on water bottles.
Okay, sounds good. Do it today.
All right. So see you guys later. We will be live again tomorrow.
Have a good one, folks.
See you guys later. And